Another fantastic performance SUV. So this time it comes in the form of an Audi SQ8. Now, if you know anything about Audi SQ8, you'll know that they began their life as a diesel, then had a very small period as a petrol, and then went back to a diesel. So this is quite a rare and hard to get hold of petrol variant. This is a 4-litre petrol at just over 500 brake horsepower. It's a Vorsprung specification, so again, if you know anything about Audi, you'll know that that's the pinnacle of the spec. So without being too blunt, it literally has every conceivable option that you can get on an SQ8. Pan roof, 360 camera, extended black pack. This one even has carbon mirrors on it. So if we start at the front, you've got these lovely matrix LED headlights, so lovely bright, nice opening sequence when you come to them. And this car is literally gloss black from the front to the back. So gloss black badging, grille surrounds, even the radar covers are also gloss black. This car's Mythos back, like I mentioned. The paintwork on this is in very good condition. It's done just over 25,000 miles. All the splitters and all the exterior body style, again, are all gloss black. It's got 22-inch alloy wheels on it, so when you have a look at these, this is a really big alloy. It has adaptive air suspension, so it's currently in dynamic mode, so it just fills that wheel arch. So you've got a gloss black multi-spoke, and you've got that chrome diamond cut effect to it. Continental tyres on them, so a very good brand of tyre. With it having that coupe shape on it, yes, it is an SUV, and if you have a look there, you've got the carbon mirrors, so that isn't standard, they are an optional extra. So with it having that coupe-like back on it, it's very different from what you'd see on more like of a Range Rover Sport. It's just got that nice sleek back on it. It's still a very user-friendly vehicle. So when you get in it, you've got fine Napa leather, they're diamond stitch seats. And you'll also notice those speakers, which I'll show you again in the front. You've got Bang & Olufsen sound system. The headline, if you did get a glimpse of it, that's Alcantara, so only available on a Vorsprung. And then at this particular age, you could only get a panoramic sunroof when looking at that on a Vorsprung. So there's plenty of spec on this that you would only get on this model. Twin tailpipes on the rear, so as I mentioned, 500 brake horsepower from this, and obviously it is a Quattro with it being an Audi, so 4-wheel drive, performance, and then you've got very user-friendly, so electric tonneau cover as well, huge boot space on there, and then you've got the adaptive suspension. Should you need to use it, you can just amend that from the back if you're getting something in and out that you might need to lower that for. From the side, great looking car, very different from what you would see on a usual SUV. It does have convenience key or advanced key as well, so if the key's in your bag, pocket, trousers, whatever it is, just walk up to the car. Suede on the door card, you've also got the carbon effect to match the mirrors as well. On the mirrors, you'll notice they've got a blind spot indicator. You've got electrically adjustable seats, and again, that fine Napa leather continues throughout. And that suede door card just really finishes it off, so you've got a nice mixture of materials that then match in with the headlining. If we jump in and start it up, so keyless start as long as the key's in the car, and also tracker, so very important when it comes to security and safety. You'll read a lot in the news about theft, and especially when it comes to performance cars like these, they're more sought after, but very safe and secure with the tracker. You'll hear the noise there, so lovely exhaust system, that is in dynamic, so when it comes to this, the dynamic will affect things like exhaust tone, but also expect the suspension power output, and just gives it an overall different feel. Heads-up display, so I don't know if you can see that on the camera there, but very clear, so it also has traffic sign recognition, which they did remove for a small period, so this car does have it, which comes in very handy. Virtual cockpit, which you'll have seen on a lot of Audis, it does have this S-specific one, so splits them up slightly differently. If you do want it larger, the view button comes out, and again, just dead straightforward and easy to use. Carbon all the way across the dash. You've got a heated steering wheel option on this one as well, which you don't see on many of them, but you've also got ventilated seats as well. Again, a very rare thing to see. So that's all controlled from this screen down the bottom. If you have a little play around with the top screen will literally show you, it doesn't have to be a mirror image, but the same system you have over in front of you on the virtual cockpit. So if you wanted to play around with the navigation, you would do that from this screen. If you wanted to put your Apple CarPlay, Android, anything like that, that would always come up on there. You've got the extended LED ambient lighting pack, so again, you can change the colours on that. And if you have a look over on that far door card, you've got driver and passenger memory setting seats, adaptive cruise control, so it's got a boatload of options on this. The sunroof obviously fully opens, and there is a visor that comes across should you need it. If you have smaller children, then you can play around with that as well. 360 camera, so when the door is shut on this one, it physically gives you a 3D example of the car. So if you were parked somewhere where there's bollards backing up, whatever it might be, you can just have an overall visual display of that. The mileage, which I'll show you exactly, is 26,649, so a full Audi service history as well, so it's been very well maintained and very well looked after and fully serviced and all up to date. So performance is unbelievable on these, 500 brake horsepower, 4-wheel drive, full 5-seater, so dead user friendly as well. So practicality is there, the performance is there, and they look absolutely stunning. So if you are looking for a performance SUV, and specifically an SQ8, a petrol SQ8, you physically can't get them anymore, then please give us a call. They're very rare, very hard to come by, and to get one that looks like this and being well looked after is even harder. My name is Paddy, my number's to the side, and I look forward to speaking to you.